Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Welcome back to another. This is messy. Okay, for the people that are new to the channel, this is how This Is Messy goes. All right. Shout out to Six Brown Chicks Chat. You know, they seek out questions on a weekly basis. They grab these questions and they allow people to give advice. So I take those questions, I bring them over to my channel, and we give advice. Okay, so you guys, as we read people's issues, scenarios, situations, whatever, and they ask for help, we give them advice about it. All right. So if you like to share your thoughts and whatever your advice is, go ahead and list it in the comments, in the chat. Make sure you put which question you're responding to next to it. All right. This is a favorite segment over here on my show. So for the new people, hopefully you enjoy it all the same as well. So let's go ahead and get into what we got. Okay. But actually, before we get into that, if you have yet to like this video, go ahead and like this video for your girl. All right. Now let's get into question one. Whew, girl, I'm trying to brace myself. I always have to say this because you just don't know what the hell these people finna ask or what kind of trouble they finna get you in. Okay, so that's just where we at. Question one. I left my wife of 7 years for my younger neighbor, and that's a problem right there. You're right next door. Why are you doing this to her? Right next door? That is so embarrassing, sir, ma'am, sir, whoever you are. Why would you do that? For your neighbor? Mm. She's obsessed with making TikTok videos of us as a couple. She's 30. I'm 44. She has 2 kids, not mine, but she created this whole happy, fun family vibe for her TikTok videos. We dressed alike, did dances and skits. A video went viral, and her kid's father showed up on her doorstep and threatened me to stop making TikTok videos with his kids. Okay. She told him they weren't his kids, but his brother's kids. Wait a minute. Girl, I was not expecting that, girl. The kids belong to the brother. Oh, honey, y'all excuse me if I smack. Please excuse me if I smack, girl. It's a pink Starburst I gotta get into. Girl, what? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We dressed alike. Mm. Did dances and skits. A video went viral, and her kid's father showed up on her doorstep and threatened me to stop making TikToks and stop making them with his motherfucking kids. And then you gonna bring your ass outside after you decided to see you a scandalous little hoe. Mm-hmm. That's what you is. It's giving everybody scandalous. Because you knew this man was married. He knew too. But you gonna go over there and hunch on the lady husband that's right next door? Girl, you like things that's right next to each other, don't you? The brother was right there next to his brother, and you gonna sit over there and slide over there and hunch on that man? Girl, you better be over here lying. I hope you over here lying. Anywho, she told him they weren't his kids, but his brother's kids. The brother is in jail, girl. What kind of shit is this? He snapped and tried to fight her, so I intervened and I got knocked the hell out. I lost the tooth. I bet you did. So when you got knocked the hell out and you lost a tooth, did he still go over there and attack the lady? Like, was he able to get to the woman, or what happened? So she did a TikTok of the fight, of me getting knocked out and laying on the floor. So wait a minute. He was trying to fight her, trying to get to her, but he couldn't get to her. So y'all got to tussling and bustling. She done ran down, grabbed her phone and started recording it, girl. You done got knocked the hell out and lost your damn tooth, losing the hard way against her baby daddy. And she done recorded this shit and put it up there on social media. I don't know. Girl, that karma coming in 2 different ways over there hitting your ass. Do you hear me? Maybe you shouldn't have left your wife for the lady next door, because now you over there tied up, honey. Embarrassing. She didn't. I can't. And so he said she did a TikTok of the fight, of me knocked out and laying on the floor. And then she announced that she's leaving me because old ass men can't protect you, sis. Girl, I'm screaming. I am screaming. And that is what you get. That is what you get, sir. See, you left your wife trying to go get you a piece of a young woman that's about 14, 15 years younger than your ass, right? And you trying to defend her against her young ass baby daddy that sat up there and whooped your ass. And now she leaving you because your ass too old to defend her. Girl, I'm hollering. That karma came around and flipped it on you, didn't it? Came around and knocked your, it's not like that man did. Same way he knocked your tooth out your motherfucking mouth. I bet you're gonna be over there at your wife don't knock it thinking she gonna take you back, and she ain't. Anyway, he says my ex-wife sent the video to everybody, baby. That's my kind of petty. Send it to everybody, honey. The same way we did the last This Is Messy the other day. And how the boyfriend sent the GoFundMe out to everybody after the girl left him. This is my kind of petty. Send the video out to everybody. Girlfriend left me for a week and I begged her to come back because I can't really find another woman until I get a new tooth. Girl, what kind of stuff? You begged her to come back because you can't get another woman because of your tooth, bitch. I was screaming. It be the audacity for me. She's forcing me to take my family TikTok videos again. I'm scared of the consequences. Advice. I'm gonna have to read this again because a lot done went down. A lot done went down, girl. Y'all just got me tied the hell up, girl, from the point of you leaving your wife for the neighbor to her over here talking about a daddy that ain't that he ain't the daddy and the brother is, to you getting knocked the hell out with the two. Girl, it's a lie. Let's start over, okay? So I can understand the advice that you asking. I left my wife of 7 years for a younger neighbor. She's obsessed with making TikTok videos as a couple. She's 30 and I'm 44. She has 2 kids, not mine, but she created this whole happy, fun family vibe for her TikTok videos. We dressed alike, did dances and skits. A video went viral and her kid's father showed up on her doorstep and threatened me to stop making TikTok videos with his kids. She told him they weren't his kids, but his brother's kids. The brother is in jail. He snapped and tried to fight her, so I intervened and I got knocked out. I lost a tooth. She did a TikTok of the fight, of me being knocked out and laying on the floor, and announced she's leaving me because old ass men can't protect you, sis. My ex-wife sent the video to everybody. Girlfriend left me for a week and I begged her to come back because I can't really find another woman until I get a new tooth. She's forcing me to make family TikTok videos again. I'm scared of the consequences. Advice. Oh, you talking about the consequences of the ex-boyfriend, the baby daddy coming over there stomping your ass out again and you're going to lose yet another tooth? Are those the consequences? You better play sick. You better play sick. Either that or you should have took that L and not ask that girl back and just be alone with your damn self until you get that tooth fixed. And maybe a woman will want you, but that's what you get. You really should have just not went back to that lady and sat in your bullshit is what you should have did. Sat in your BS and waited for that tooth to get fixed, and then you can get back out here in these streets with your trifling ass. But I don't really got too much advice for you. Go and do them TikToks. Go on, do them TikToks. It's okay. They ain't gonna hurt you. Go on, do them TikToks. Okay? So, because if you get your tooth knocked out the next time, it is what it is. And that's a part of the karma that came and hit your ass. But let's go ahead and keep going. Question 2 says, I have a child by an up and coming drill rap artist. He has a record deal, but the money is gone. Girl, all the money be gone. Because y'all don't be knowing what the hell y'all doing. Y'all just be out here trying to get deals and don't know what goes into having a deal, girl. I feel like getting a deal is like getting a loan. In all honesty, I really feel, and I feel like it's probably worse than a loan, girl. Your interest, it hits a lot different than a loan interest, okay? So, yeah, I don't know. People need to, instead, everybody wants to go big. Everybody want to be an artist, but y'all don't really be knowing the business of that same way. A lot of actors don't know the business of acting, okay? Educate yourself, all right? But anywho, everything he owns is borrowed or rented, of course. And they still gonna charge him for the borrowed and rented that he has. Okay, they still gonna charge him for that. They may have given you 250,000 up front or 500,000 or whatever, but they got you on contract for I don't know how many years, and they no telling how many millions. And every little thing that you do that you think is just like free and you just doing this and nah, they charging it right back to your account, And when you done, you owe over $1 million. and ain't got not damn piece of music that they'll allow you to put out that's gonna help get some of that money back. Yikes. Anyway, everything he owns is borrowed or rented. He makes me dress up to be seen with him at my expense. Girl, now he over there borrowing and renting stuff, but you got to dress up at your own expense. What? I mean, the least he could do is buy you a piece of a dress over here, over there. The rapper loves to troll my other child's father by flashing fake money and aluminum chains. Then, girl, he clearly, I don't know what kind of deal he got. He over there flashing fake chains and fake money and aluminum chains, girl. But now that I think about it, that's a lot of rappers. A lot of y'all be out here with that fake yikes, trying to flex, impress people, and most of them don't give a damn. But anywho, they all flash fake Hollywood money, by the way. She says, I want it to stop. He doesn't support our child. If I take him to court for child support, it could ruin his image. Wait a minute, but this your man? Oh no, this not your man. You have a child, right? He has a record deal. Everything he owns is borrowed, rented. He wants you to pretty much be arm candy on his arm as he parades you around, but it's at your expense. And do you think I will show up and you ain't giving me child support or helping me take care of your kid? Like, I'm not going to be parade or walking around with you, and you just get to parade me around as a cutie on your arm just so you can continue to flex fake shit to other people. You flexing these fake ass chains, and then you also gonna be flexing a fake ass chick that really ain't yours because y'all kind of done with each other, but it's your baby mama. Like, you're not gonna be able to use me like that, and I'm not getting nothing on either end. And you a fool to do it. Talking some at my expense. Are you crazy? And he ain't even giving you no nothing, paying no expenses when it comes to your kid. Out of your mind. Out of your damn mind. What else? She says, if I take him to court for child support, it could ruin his image. Girl, fuck his image. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Before you take him to child support, give him a chance or whatever. Hey, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. If he continues to not come through, then you got to do what you got to do. And it sucks, but it is what it is. And girl, it's going to ruin his image and it's going to ruin his credit. But he should have thought about that. And that ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, whatever. But he's also chasing my other child's father away. And that's another reason your other child's father is likely doing for your child. Ain't no way I'm going to go hang around. No NIGGA. Even if we do have a child together and you over here disrespecting my other child's dad, and that's a man that's actually active in my kid's life. No, and you're not even doing your part as a man. Like, we need to have a conversation. Okay, you have issues, bruh. She says, my other child's father stopped supporting us, telling me to let the rich rapper buy what you need. Girl, listen, you need to cut the rich rapper out. The fake rich rapper. Now, first of all, I do think that that's very petty of the other child's dad to get so upset with the baby daddy that you would want to stop supporting the kid that you do have. And she's like, oh, he stopped supporting us. So I'm just over here like, so do you have more than one child? Clearly. Yeah, because my other child's father. Okay, I wanted to make sure you wasn't parading in between the two. Let me read this again. I have a child by an up-and-coming drill rap artist. He has a record deal but the money is gone. Everything he owns is borrowed and rented. He makes me dress up to be seen with him at my expense. The rapper loves to troll my other child's father by flashing fake money and aluminum chains. They all flash fake Hollywood money, by the way. I want it to stop. He doesn't support our child. If I take him to court for child support, it could ruin his image, but he's also chasing my other child's father away. My other child's father stopped supporting us, telling me to let the rich rapper buy you what you need. I think that's kind of messed up. Whatever beef y'all got between each other, do that between each other. That should have nothing to do with how you go about supporting us. And I feel like keep it a buck and let that man know, man, that's so fake. Like, it is what it is. It's just, girl, it's fake. And I also think you need to figure out how to, because it sounds like as much as you saying you have a child with this drill rapper, girl, it's given that you might still be in a relationship with this drill rapper too. Because ain't no way I'm going to go hang out with somebody that's not, taking care of my kid. I just couldn't do that. And then when I come with you to hang out, I got to dress up at my own expense when you the one that's flashing like you got it like that. And it's like, girl, I'm not finna get out my bed to do all of that with you. Unless I'm finna come hang out with you, you finna go over here and do an appearance and you finna give me like 2 stacks or something afterwards so I can go do what I need to do with your kid. Like, Now, advice is go have a talk with your other kids' baby daddy. Let him know what's really going on out here in these streets. And then also you need to go ahead and figure out a plan, and it's giving child support. I hate it for you, but it's giving child support for the other baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? While he out here trying to fake and flex, probably don't be over there seeing his kid at all. If he over there faking and flexing on some fake ass chains and stuff, then it's giving whenever he does get his kid for those 5 minutes, he takes a few pictures to post on the gram to make it seem like he's actually being a dad when it's really giving fake fatherhood. Okay, so no ma'am. Those are the things I think you should do. But y'all go ahead and hop down in the chat and help this lady on question 2. Let's move on. Question 3. I'm a British in America for medical school. I'm engaged to an African American woman. Her mother told me I must give my fiance access to my bank account because sharing funds is an African American tradition. Not necessarily, bitch. It's not. Well, now, why would you sit up there and lie to that man like that? Now, family do be feeling like they're a bit more entitled than what they really are. But, sir, I mean, don't do that. Okay? Out there in British, don't listen to that stupid shit. Okay? They over there trying to play you. See, because you're not from America, they probably think that you got money like that your damn self. And you in medical school, so you're going to be somebody in a few years? Absolutely not. And if sharing funds is an African American tradition, then let me go and get access to their account too. If that's what we're doing, since sharing is caring, right? We're sharing funds. So when I give up my account number, that means that I'm going to receive an account number, correct? That actually has money in it. Because you got to be clear about that. Because you might get an account number and it might be a savings that they don't be putting no money into. Okay? Or a checking account that they just don't use like that. But yeah, I want the account to where the direct deposits hit. Thank you. This stupid fool says, so I did. So you did give up your damn banking account? Like those African Americans seem like they're scamming. They're giving scammers. I'm just gonna be real honest with you, okay? Is there a legal standing for this in America? You should have asked this question on the front end and not the back. Talk about some so I did, and then now you want to ask us, is there legal standing for this in America? You should have been asking all of this on the front end. Now you over here talking about your damn money done vanished. That's what you get. Why you gonna wait so late to ask us questions? Thinking you could trust these people. If you were skeptical from the beginning, you should have been asking questions. You go to school with other African American folks. Not you being in medical school and you ain't got no damn common sense. So you putting all the sense you do have into the damn books. Is that what it's giving? Book sense, no comments. You're not that stupid. You're not that dumb. Why would you do that? I can't help you. File a report with the banks. And if you know they address and their name, press charges because them hoes will be giving me all of my fucking money back. Damn that. All right. But you are engaged. So I don't know. That might be a little difficult. I don't know what you want to do. Okay. But I will stop sending money over there. Give me a whole new account for where my money will go. But they will not have access at all. I'll be like, I ain't even got no account. What are you talking about? But also, if you got to do all of that, why is you marrying into the family? Why would you want to marry into a family that will go in there and take your money and your money vanish? Why would you want that for your life? Like, this is a sign of what your future will look like. Cut it out. Let it go. Get out. Get out. All right. Now let's go ahead and keep going. Ooh, let's see what the next one is. Question 4. My mother-in-law babysat our kids while we went on a cruise. I left her my ATM card for expenses and would never have, and would have sent you some money, and would have sent you enough to cover XYZ. Hello? And anything extra that you have left over, you can keep for your trouble. But outside of that, girl, you would never get my ATM card. All right? And what kind of extra? How long was y'all going on this cruise? Because you had 4-day cruises, 5-day, and I think 7-day, and then I think it could even be some 10-day cruises. But like, girl, how long was you gone that you need to give her a damn ATM card? Girl, I will never go that far. I won't be going out. I'm only gone for a weekend. Okay, maybe give me up to 5 days at most. I don't like to be gone that long anyway. That's just how I am. All right, my mental, I be like, not my mental, but I just be wanting to get back, especially if I'm with a group of people. My max capacity for people is like 3 days. After that, girl, I'm like secluded in my room at some point. Want to be to myself. Like, girl, get me back to where I need to be at. Okay, because my energy done tapped out at this point. But no, ma'am. She went and got my motherfucking card. But anywho, we returned and all hell broke loose. She found our weed and reported us to the police for having drugs in the house with minors at home. So DCFS, okay, DFACS is now involved because drugs were found in our home. She found my firearm in my lockbox and told police having a gun violated her son's parole. First of all, BITCH. Not me giving you my ATM card hoe and you in my house. Mama came to that house with an agenda and she came into that house to snoop. What is giving it? Mama don't like your ass. That's what it's giving. Mama don't like you. Mama pretends to like your ass is what it's giving. Okay. I like you just a little bit. Okay. Not a long time, little time. Okay. Just a little time. It's how much I like you. So mama was searching in that house so that she could sabotage y'all because she don't like you like that. Tell me something. She found my firearm in my lockbox. Bitch, what you doing all the way back here in the lockbox? Girl, what you doing all the way back here? She want to watch my kids in my house. Damn all of that. And told police having a gun violated her son's parole. And he was in the Bahamas. Also a parole violation. Mama didn't give a damn. Chose violence. Didn't care nothing about y'all. And she got y'all ATM card. Do you hear me? My husband was arrested when we landed at the airport. On top of all that, my mother-in-law took $1,500 out of my account for babysitting. My husband forgave his mother, but I just cannot and would not. And I'm gonna tell y'all straight out the gate, it's beef every time I see that hoe. I don't give a fuck about nothing the husband is talking about. Because you gonna fuck around and you could be out too. Okay? Very short, very short. It's really this thin when it comes to disrespect. Okay, it's really giving girl that thin. Okay, absolutely not. I would not be fucking with that lady. And let me tell you something. Would have got a motherfucking mouthful from me. Would have cost her as the dog fuck out. Do you hear me? And then would have turned around and pressed charges on that. Because if we do not have any text messages confirming that you could get my car, I'll create a whole elaborate story like your ass did and said that you stole my car when I was leaving. I left it at home and didn't know that I left it at home. And she went and she gained access. How she got my account number or my access code, I don't know. Maybe my husband gave it to her. But yeah, I would like to press charges. Sure would have came up with a whole scheme and charged your ass for stealing them $1,500 out my account. Since you want to sit up there and rummage through some shit, let me rummage through the law. Let me rummage through the law so I know what I need to go and report on my police report against your ass. How about that? But girl, she wouldn't have been able to play with me like that. And I wouldn't give a fuck who she was. Would not care nothing about that being your mama, sir. Wouldn't give a fuck about her being the grandkids. Grandmama don't give a fuck about that. Because she clearly didn't give a damn about you being her son. So I would have wore mama ass out. Would have wore ass wide out. I was just gonna tell you right now. Of course he gonna forgive his mama. She calls and visits as if all is well. Bitch, I wish she would have thought she was gonna step a foot on my property. You better not dare think you finna step your foot in my fucking driveway if I do not fuck with you. If I don't fuck with you, you better not dare step your motherfucking foot in my driveway and think that it's cool. It's not. It's not, because the moment you step your ass on that driveway, yes, I would like to report somebody that's trespassing. Like, bitch, I will be on your head every fucking time. Okay, so in order for you to see my kids, because that's how pissed off I would be, y'all. Bitch, he gonna have to sneak and let you see my children. Do you hear me? He gonna, and I understand, it be our kids, this and that, all that. She done pissed me the hell off, and I was trying to do this bitch a favor, giving her my ATM card. Oh, it's definitely violence, and it's definitely headed to war, because that's what we finna go on. Okay? So if you think my kids gonna go over there, motherfucker, try me, because your ass gonna be over there at your mama house too, and you're gonna be tiptoeing, hoping that you can get your ass back over here. You better understand me, because let me tell you, I would have woke him and his mama out. You can forget that bitch, but I don't owe her shit. I don't owe her motherfucking thing. Do you hear me? Girl, couldn't have been me. Mama would have got a mouthful. I would have wore her wide ass out. I'm telling you. She calls and visits as if all is well. Couldn't think she finna come to my motherfucking house. Couldn't think she finna come to my house. Man, we'll probably go to your house and find all kind of dildos and whatever else you got over there. You probably took a little weed for yourself and then turned the rest into the police. Hello? So I don't even trust you. Like, girl, no, let me come through your house and rummage through some shit. How about that? Anywho, she says to me she's a snake and wants to take our kids. What to do? I'm sure she do want to take your kids. And she also make me think that she could be a mama that wished that she was dating her damn son or something. Like, it's giving every bit of weirdo, but she does not like you. And let me tell you something. If you're a sneaky ass bitch and you don't like me and you've been very sneaky about it, bitch, now that I know it's up, you will know that I do not like you, and I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to give a fuck about you. I'm just not going to do it, bitch. You gonna know I don't fuck with you, ma'am. I don't fuck with you, Suzanne. Girl, I do not fuck with you, girl. Go on from here. Don't come around here, Kathleen. Okay, come tell you. Okay, let your son know. Let your mama know now. Okay, let your mama know. Cops will be called on that hoe. Not even playing. Girl, that done got me hot and bothered right there, because that was some shady shit. That's a shady ass mama. A shady ass bitch. Let's go ahead and keep going. Question 5. My fiance of 1 year just proposed. So we were traveling to Tennessee so he could meet my dad. I told my fiance that my father was an old school retired Marine and that he couldn't wear his long locks when he meets him. So wait a minute. Your daddy is an old retired Marine, and you're telling your man he can't wear his long locks when he meets your dad? So what the fuck you want him to do with his hair? You want him to cut his hair off for your old crippled up ass daddy? Absolutely not. I asked my fiance to cut his hair. He refused, and I would have too. You've been cool with me up to this point, and then now I'm about to meet your daddy. You think I'm supposed to change myself for your dad? I'm not dating your fucking daddy. Period. So I cut his locks while he was asleep, and I would have cut the fuck up. Okay, if you would have cut my hair when I was asleep, bitch, I would have cut the fuck up. Probably want to slap the dog out you like I probably would have wanted to, because it's definitely gonna hit different when the police get here, knowing that I'm a man and don't put my hands on your ass. But I would definitely cut the fuck up, and I would call the cops, and I would definitely see if I could charge your ass for assault or something, because that's a violation. You don't get up here and cut my motherfucking hair because you want to make an impression on your raggedy ass old cripple ass daddy. That's not what we doing here. He broke up with me, as he should have, and you better be glad that he just broke up with your ass and he didn't run amok through that hoe. All right. She says, I'm so hurt. I told him to stop being petty because hair grow back. Bitch, did you hear what you said? Long locks. Do you know how long it takes for people to grow their damn locks? And then long as hell too? Girl, that's years worth of growth. And you done sat up there and cut that man hair. Girl, I will be done with y'all. Like, done. And I'm telling you, I would have tried to figure out something, girl. You would have had a little charge on you or something, girl. You was going to remember this moment, so you won't never try nobody like that again. Him, every time I look in the mirror, I see what you did. Then she got the audacity to ask us, is he overreacting? No, he's not, bitch. You did. You overreacted because he told you no. You overreacted and decided that you was going to take the scissors into your own hands and cut this man's hair. No, ma'am. That is some up stuff. Absolutely not. How long to let him cool down before I try to contact him again? Forever. That's what you do. Forever. How long to let him cool down? Forever. So now, bitch, you can go and see your daddy by your damn self and make whatever impression you want to make upon him solo. Okay. I'm afraid he may call off the wedding. Girl, no. It's been called. Girl, the moment you cut his hair was the moment it was called off. And y'all only been together for a year and was engaged. And then now you want to sit up here and have this man cut his damn hair off to meet your damn daddy? First of all, why he ain't been meet your daddy before y'all got engaged? Why he ain't been meet your dad? Like, I'm confused. Absolutely not. Advice. I'm not giving you no fucking advice. Only thing I tell you is good luck, goodwill hunting for the next that you going find. And don't try that shit no more with nobody else, okay? If you already know that your daddy has a certain standard and wants you to be with a certain man, that's the type of man that your ass need to look for if you're going to live to please your father. All right? That's the advice that I have for you. Don't try that shit with nobody else, because other people ain't just going to get up, break up with your ass and keep it moving. Okay? Some of them girl, some things going to get to shaking and some things going to get to moving. All right? And I would hate that for you. So you need to be, girl, think about that shit. Hello? Let's keep going. All right? Question 6. You folk got me hot today. My boyfriend's aunt passed, and he asked me to babysit his 5-year-old while he traveled for the funeral. The boy never sleeps. At 3 a.m., I heard noises, and it was him in my bedroom rummaging through my purse. I told him to go to bed. He jumped on my bed and tried to choke me. You go to bed. Ooh. let me go back. Let me rewind. Because I know ain't no 5-year-old jump on no bed and choke nobody and then sat up there and told them, you go to bed. Hot diggity dog. I tell you, girl, because he wouldn't have did that to me. My boyfriend's aunt passed and he asked me to babysit the 5-year-old while he traveled for the funeral. This is your boyfriend's son. The boy never sleeps. At 3 a.m. I heard noises and it was him in my bedroom rummaging through my purse. I told him to go to bed. He jumped on my bed and tried to choke me. And he tells me, you go to bed. He's only 5, but he's fat with strong hands. And I wouldn't give a god who Danny, how old and how fat he is. Because let me tell you something. My belt is very old and it's fat as hell too. And I would have wore his ass out. Do you hear me? And like I would have had to tell him, I'm finna beat your son ass. Okay, he's about to get his ass spanked. I'm just gonna go and let you know ahead of time. Like I'm gonna have to handle him. All right. She says, but he's fat with strong hands, and I just ate my edibles, so he could have killed me. I cannot. Not you done ate edibles while you around this baby. Ma'am, you don't need to be around nobody else's kids. Because now I'm over here wondering if your ass was hallucinating, ma'am. So I don't even know. She says, I called my boyfriend, and when he answered, I heard moaning. Not moaning. Oh, wow. Not moaning. He said it was his cousin crying about his mother, about her mother's death. Girl, Girl, I ain't never heard nobody use that type of lie. Have we heard somebody use that type of lie on This Is Messy? Talking about they finna fly out for a damn funeral. Girl, that is some messy shit, girl. She done picked up the phone and heard this man moaning, talking about something. It's his cousin crying about her mother's death. Girl, I bet she was crying all right, but it wasn't about no death. It's about something Z. But anyway, let's keep going. Okay. He told me to call the child's mother, and she said her son will choke you if you interrupt his sleepwalking. He told me to call the child's mother and say, you call the mama. You talk to the son. This your child. I'm so confused. And said her son will choke you if you interrupt his sleepwalking, but he's harmless. I told her to please come get her son. She says, bitch, my birthday week. It's my birthday weekend. So I ain't coming to pick him up. I don't want to ever be in charge of this kid again. Can my relationship survive if I hate his kid? The mama, so is the baby possessed? What the hell going on? Because the mama said it's her birthday weekend. So she ain't coming to pick him up. Oh, you said, so then the girl said, I thought the mama said this about the child. So the girlfriend said, I don't want to ever be in charge of this kid again. But the baby mama said, BIT said, it's just my birthday weekend, so I ain't coming to pick him up. Grandma over here wondering if the baby daddy and the baby mama was over there together. Getting it in. I don't know. No, the relationship cannot survive if you don't like his kid. It just can't. But at the same time, it ain't gonna survive anyway. If you think your child get to walk around in his motherfucking sleep and think that he gonna choke me and I get his ass choked back or hit back, do you hear me? It's not gonna work no way. I'm sorry. I don't know how that is to have a child that sleepwalks. But does the baby really sleepwalk? Because I feel like sleepwalkers, do they do that? I ain't never heard of no damn sleepwalker that'll try and choke your ass if you interrupt their sleepwalking. That baby wasn't sleepwalking. The baby was rummaging through her damn purse. Okay? It's giving y'all got a grown-ass kid for a child. For him to be jumping up there thinking he finna choke some damn body. Girl, listen, they would have came back to their house and had a whole new baby. They would have been like, oh my God, what did you do to him? He's so different. I know. I whooped that ass is what I did. Some of y'all might want to think about doing. Okay? Now, all children, I don't think they deserve to get that ass whooped. Okay? I don't think they do. But some of them just might. And it's giving he one of them. If he think he was going to hop on my damn bed at 3 a.m. and think he finna choke me, we going to get into some things. All right? Because you don't run this. Period. Okay. But again, it is somebody else's child. Some part of me don't give a damn. But yeah. I guess I wonder how long she had to deal with that over the weekend while he over there, somebody he going to see a family member. And his ass over there hunching on somebody. I cannot take it, girl. These stories I'm outdone. The advice is, girl, I mean, you asked the question, you really asked for no advice. You just asked if your relationship can survive. If I hate his kid, no. In the long run, it's not going to work. It's not. And you over there focused on the kid, but you also need to be focused on the moaning that you heard on the phone. That's another thing you need to be thinking about, Suzanne. Okay. Y'all, I'm done. Like this right here, girl, y'all have taken it. Y'all have taken the whole cake. Okay. That's all that I got. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on all of this that we just talked about on This Is Messy, honey. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Threads at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.